Students are fighting back against gun violence. Administrators are also marching with those students to the state capitol tomorrow. And that's where we find Atlanta News First reporter Madeline Montgomery. So Madeline, school leaders didn't hesitate to join this cause.
I'm told that it was students who were ages 9 to 12 who came up with the idea to come here to the Capitol. They just felt like they had to do something after they heard about the shooting at Appalachia High School. And this is all a part of people at Morgan Oliver School. It's a small private school here in Atlanta. And we talked to an administrator there who tells us that the students are K through 8th grade. And so they do have to have a signed permission slip from their parents in order to leave class and come out to the Capitol tomorrow. But the school is all in favor for this. A school faculty member tells me that around 30 students are going to be a part of the protest, and at least 14 chaperones are going to be with them. School administrators invited other micro schools to join in, and the walkout was strategically planned so that they could attend a meeting with senators tomorrow who are going to be talking about safe gun storage laws. Lawmakers had their second meeting on that topic the day after the shooting at Appalachia High School. Georgia's State House Speaker, who is a Republican, says that bipartisan lawmakers will be considering new policies in light of the shooting in the next legislative session, including safe firearm storage. School leaders say they're proud to back their students pushing for change.
When a group of kids create and take the time to assess and identify a problem that impacts them and their community, when they have the strategies and tools to create a plan where, when, and do the research to figure out where the most impactful place and space will be, it behooves us adults to empower them.
The students will be meeting here at 10 in the morning, and that safe guns regulation meeting is going to be at 11. Reporting live at the state capitol, I'm Madeline Montgomery, Atlanta News First.